So we left the Bay of Roses and we headed up into France, up to Perpignan, up to Carcassonne, Narbonne, and then we headed up towards Toulouse. And we stopped at this little municipal park up here at Grenada, on the edge of a little town, which was a lovely town. There was loads of bars, well, I say loads of bars, there were in the square, there was restaurants, a few shops. It was €11 for 24 hours. You got electric with that, somewhere to empty your waste, somewhere to put your water in, and it was dead smart and it was nice and peaceful. So we had a decent night's kip, and then the next day we was off and we headed up north, but I put the wrong coordinates in the sat nav, and we just followed the coordinates and we ended up at this place. That's known as a schoolboy error when you're rushing about. So anyway, we didn't know, so we followed the sat nav. Luckily heading in the right direction, and this is the place that we ended up at. I was wrong, the sat nav was right.
Next right.
So back to the drawing board, back on search for sites, and we found this one at Luant, which was a free park up right outside of a lake. And right outside of a restaurant bar type thing, which was right outside of the lake as well. The car park was part of the restaurant, but it was free, and it had got a motorhome point where you could fill up the water, empty your waste, etc, etc, and it was dead smart. So if you like walking, I mean, the lakes was huge. There's quite a few lakes and all which you can walk around, and it is a good walk around the lakes and all, but it's dead nice. And they're all fishing lakes as well. There are quite a few fishermen there, so if you do some fishing and whatnot, there's plenty to do. Walking the dog, same as I say, it's right outside of a restaurant as well, so that's handy. You do have to pay to use the motorhome point, which is €2. You can't pay in euros though, you've got to go into the bar and exchange it for a token, which is ample. €2 is plenty. One token will fill your motorhome up. You can empty your waste, that's free, but you need the token from the bar to activate the water so you can fill up and whatnot. The only thing is, if you get there on a Monday, the restaurant's shut on a Monday, so you're not be able to get the tokens to activate the machine to get your water out. If you don't need water, that's fine, you can still empty your waste, and there's plenty of bins around to get rid of your rubbish and whatever. The restaurant's quite expensive and the drinks are expensive, but at the end of the day, it's a free park up, so it's you may as well use the bar as a token of goodwill. The next day we headed further north up towards Cairns, obviously where we was going to be sailing from, to a little place called Ranis, which was a lovely little park up outside of a village. So this is his third stop. This is at Ranis, or however you pronounce it in French. French is not very good actually, neither is Spanish, and again English isn't, but this is an airport stop. So when you get here, you've got to mess about this machine. It's a bit of a faff about like, but you can do it, and then pay whatever. If you download the app, you can book them on the app or pay on the app, and then let yourself in when you get there with a code. This is a nice site. It's only got 8 pictures on it, but we're only stopping tonight. Moving on tomorrow, we're heading up towards Cairn, stopping near Cairn for a couple of nights. Visit to vets, get the dog sorted out, ready for crossing over from the port at Cairn on Sunday morning. So I don't want to say happy days, that's sad days, because I don't want to go back, but can't know about that. You got to go. So that's the park there. It's only as same as I say. I don't know whether you can see the lake behind us. But yeah, that's small. It's nice. Nice park. This is what the wobbies around the edge. Just behind us on the car park or airport, whatever you want to call it. It's like a race course. It's dead smart actually, and that goes round a lake. So the race course, there's a lake in the middle, and it's fairly smart. In the morning, we headed up towards Cairn, which was going to be his last stop before we boarded the ferry, which was a place called Brettisville on Sur, just on the outskirts of Cairn. So this was his last stop on the outskirts of Cairn, heading towards the port. We're going to stop here for 2 nights, take the dog down to the vets in the morning, and get her wormed and whatnot, ready for the crossing on the Sunday. So this here, it's run by Air Park Services again. So I say, if you've downloaded the app, you can go on the app, you can book for as many nights as you want, and then when you get there, just let yourself in with the code it gives you. We set a time for 4 o'clock arrival, and when we got there it was about 1:45, and it wouldn't activate, and it didn't activate till exactly 4 o'clock before it had let us in. But it's dead handy, this here is. It's right next to the supermarkets, it's right next to the petrol station, there's McDonald's, and same as I say, there's a Vets, which is a 20-minute walk down the road. It's got all the usual that the airs have on these air parks. It's got a drive over motorhome service point, that's included in the price, and the water, empty your waste. As you can see, there's bins, there's a bus stop right outside if you're adventurous and you want to adventure into Cairn. It's about a 14-mile drive from this park up at Brettisville, Surroden, up to the port, which roughly takes about 30-35 minutes. So we spent 2 nights on there, and then it was off to the port on the Sunday morning, ready to get the ferry. There was 1 or 2 of the motorhomes on there, looked like they'd been on there for a long time. They've got tables set out. I think they've been on here for months and months by looks on them.
Oh, that's it. Here we go. I'll just stay in this lane. There we go. That's where I'm going over. Here we go. Here we go. Underneath the boat dock. There's Missy, look, she's being nosy. There's the driver. Not a happy chappy. Because you've got to go. Hey look, might be first off. I'll drive. Well, that's it now. I've parked up for a few hours. Speak to you soon. Bye.